When Lisa asked me to help save her bakery, I already knew I wasn't going to. I was going to nod and smile and watch her lose everything, because some friendships die the moment you realize your best friend never saw you as an equal. Lisa and I had been best friends since college, 22 years of birthdays and breakups and late-night phone calls. When she decided to open Sweet Dreams Bakery 3 years ago, I was her biggest cheerleader. Helped her write the business plan, co-signed the loan, even worked weekends for free during the first 6 months to help her get established. I wanted her to succeed. I loved seeing her happy, covered in flour, living her dream. But success changed her. Not immediately. Gradually, like poison in slow motion. First, it was the casual mentions of how much money she was making. Then the expensive clothes, the new car, the vacation photos from places I couldn't afford. Then came the comments. "You should really think about doing something more creative with your life, Emma. Accounting is so limiting." Like my stable job at the tax firm was somehow beneath her now. Like helping people manage their finances wasn't real work. Like I was the one who'd gotten left behind. The breaking point came at her housewarming party. Beautiful new house, marble countertops, wine that cost more than I spent on groceries in a week. She introduced me to her new friends as my accountant friend. Not Emma, not my best friend since college. My accountant friend. Like that was all I'd ever been to her. A service provider with sentimental value. I went home that night and looked at our friendship differently. All those times I'd helped her with the business. Had she seen that as friendship, or just free professional services? All those late nights I'd spent doing her books, reviewing her contracts, helping her understand tax implications, had she appreciated my expertise, or just expected it because that's what accountants do? When the bakery started struggling last winter, I saw it in the numbers first. Revenue dropping, expenses climbing, cash flow problems that were going to get worse before they got better. Lisa was stressed, overwhelmed, making emotional decisions instead of business decisions. She needed help, professional help, my help. She called me crying one Tuesday night. "Emma, I don't know what to do. The bakery is in trouble. The rent went up, ingredient costs are insane, and I think I might lose everything. You're the only person I trust to look at the numbers and tell me honestly what my options are." There it was. The moment our 22-year friendship was reduced to its most basic transaction. She needed my accountant friend. I knew exactly how to save her business. Restructure the loans, negotiate with suppliers, cut specific expenses while protecting revenue streams, maybe bring in a partner with complementary skills. It would have taken 3 months of hard work and smart decisions, but it was absolutely doable. I'd saved businesses in worse shape. Instead, I gave her vague advice. Maybe try a social media marketing push. Have you considered seasonal menu changes? Sometimes businesses just need to ride out tough periods. Generic suggestions that wouldn't hurt but wouldn't help either. I watched her implement them desperately, like someone trying to stop a leak with Band-Aids. I watched her panic as they didn't work. I watched her take out a second mortgage on her house to keep the bakery afloat for a few more months. And I said nothing. When she asked for my professional opinion on the second mortgage documents, I told her they looked fine. They weren't fine. The terms were predatory, designed to extract maximum value from someone who was desperate and not thinking clearly. But I let her sign them. 3 months later, Sweet Dreams Bakery closed. Lisa lost the business, lost her house, moved back in with her parents at 43 years old. She called me sobbing. "I don't understand what happened, Emma. I tried everything. I followed your advice. How did this get so bad so fast?" I comforted her. Told her it wasn't her fault, that small businesses fail all the time, that she'd bounce back. I helped her move out of the house I could have helped her keep. I listened to her blame the economy, bad luck, unfair landlords, everything except the truth, that her best friend had let her drown when throwing her a rope would have been easy. Lisa and I don't talk much anymore. She's working as a manager at someone else's bakery now, slowly rebuilding her life. She probably thinks our friendship faded naturally after her business failed, the way friendships sometimes do when people's lives go in different directions. She doesn't know that I chose to let her fall. She doesn't know that saving her bakery would have been as simple as one honest conversation about her real financial situation and 3 months of actual professional guidance instead of empty platitudes. Sometimes I wonder if I did it because I was angry about being reduced to my accountant friend, or if I did it because some part of me wanted to see the golden girl fail for once. Sometimes I wonder if there's a difference. I sleep fine at night, mostly. Better than I did when I felt like the unsuccessful friend in a successful person's shadow. Does that make me petty or just human? What would you have done? Tell me in the comments.